been a minute. Hey there, it's Paige, and it's time to make up the page. So, you guys, I did a poll a little while back. I know I haven't filmed in a while. And you guys did ask for an art video. And I had a couple of ideas. I think I'm still going to do one or two of them. Probably like my favorite art supplies, because I have a lot. And I figured that would be a good video for me to talk about. But today we have a very special video, and it's all about this guy. Yep, make up the coloring book. I'm knocking stuff over. Make up the coloring book. This is my published coloring book. So that's what we're talking about today, and I'm very excited. And I asked you guys to give me some questions, what you want to know about me as a visual artist. I have to say visual artist because I went to a performing arts school, so if you said, oh, I'm an artist, they immediately assumed music artist, so that's why I always say visual artist. But yeah, I asked you guys to give me some questions about my art, so I'm going to be answering those as we go along as I talk about the coloring book. So first question was like, how did you get started with art? I got started probably 2013, my senior year of high school. I took an art class and I was like, I'm just doing this because I need the art credit. But I ended up really liking it. Like, my teacher gave us good prompts for things to draw, and then I just kind of kept going. I've always been creative. Like, I used to sing, I used to dance, I tried acting for a little bit, but art has just been something I really enjoy. And I would say after my first year of college was when I got serious. So like 2014 is when I was like, alright, I want to get more into this, because before then I was kind of just like tracing things. In all honesty, I'm like, oh, I'm going to trace this and make it look colored. And no, then 2014 I was like, alright, I'm going to actually hone in on this skill of physically drawing things myself, not just tracing them, but drawing them. And then 2015, I started selling my artwork on wallets. Now, I wish I still did that, because that was actually really fun. My dad still has his. I have mine somewhere. I don't remember where I put it, but it's somewhere in the house. And fair warning, this is going to be a long video, so grab your coffee or drink, because we're going to be talking a while. So 2015 I started selling my designs on wallets, and that was fun. The company stopped that program, and I kind of wish they'd bring it back, because like I said, it was fun. And then 2016 I decided to go to school for art, so I took a drawing course. The drawing course was all charcoal. If you've ever worked with charcoal, you know how much of a mess that is. So imagine like every day drawing with charcoal, having the fixative spray, having it all over my hand. It was like all over the place. It was a mess. Not my favorite. But then I took an art therapy course and a painting course, and I really loved both of those. Painting is not something I do that often though. I don't know. Losing my words. I like the painting course, but we're working on such large canvases sometimes, like 16 by 20, and I'm like, I like the small spaces. I like things small and detailed. That's kind of my style. My art style is small and detailed. So, yeah, then 2017, I opened my Threadless shop. And I heard about Threadless through a friend, and I was like, hey, why not? Let's try it. Didn't make that many sales, although last year I sold a lot of face masks. So you can still buy those. I will link it down below. And then last year I opened my Redbubble shop because I just felt like I needed another outlet. A lot of people were recommending Redbubble, so I said, okay, let's try Redbubble. I'll also link that down below. But this project, now we're getting to this project. So January 2020, me and my parents went to Michael's, and if you're an artist, you know Michael's is like a toy store. Like, that's my toy store. I go in there and it's pretty hard for me not to walk out with something. And so my mom was like, oh, why don't you turn your designs into a coloring book, as just like, and I was like thinking about it, and I was like, it would be nice to have all of my designs in one book, because they're kind of all over the place. Like, one's in one book, one's on not loose leaf printer paper, one's on cardstock. They're just kind of all over. So that's where this came into play. Now this is the Artist Loft Sketchbook. It's 8.5 by 11. It is acid free and the paper is 75 pounds. And this is where all of the designs were drawn in. Now I will show you, I actually made a table of contents for the coloring book, but due to formatting it never worked out, so it's just kind of chilling, but here it is. I know it's hard to read all of the names on there. There's 35 pages to the coloring book, and I kind of named the designs like different things. Some of them are fun names, some of them are just what the design is. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to change the names of all the designs that are up on Threadless and Redbubble. I'm going to change them to the names that I put here in the table of contents. That way the table of contents doesn't go to waste. And I'll probably reuse the font that I used. I'll put it in another design, so it's not going to go to waste. Gotta upcycle. Yeah, no, nothing goes to waste. Like, anytime we have scrap paper in the house, it goes to me and I use it for something. Whether it's swatching markers or writing something down, an idea down, or just scrap paper doesn't go to waste in this house. But yeah, so January 2020, I started sketching out. I had some designs I knew like already, because I've had about 25 designs. Well, now I have like 35 to 40 designs up on Threadless and Redbubble, but so I knew which designs I wanted to put in the book, and then some of them were new ideas that I'd never done before, but I wanted to try. Some of them were totally brand new. Some of them, as I was drawing, I was like, hey, I want to try this, and I said, oh, this looks really good, I'm going to put it in the coloring book. So some of them were designs I already had that you may have seen before. Some of them were brand new, and some of them have been redesigned. So I'm going to show you not every single page of the book because I don't want to spoil the fun, but I'll show you the first page. It's you can't see my face, hello. This is my go-to mandala. This design has been with me since the start. I think this was the first design I ever did. So it's the first one that was done on wallets, it was done on Threadless, it was done on Redbubble. It's been with me a while. Probably since I started, so 2013, 2014. I think it was the first thing that I didn't trace. It was the first thing I physically did myself. So it's been with me a while. It's an important one. So I didn't talk about the cover. I'm just like, I said this gave me a long video. But I'll talk about this page. So right now you see that there's kind of this edge. Actually I changed it since I ordered this copy. this is just a proof copy, that's why it says not for resale. This is not the copy you will be receiving. You will be getting a copy that does not say not for resale on it. And your copy, the picture will go to the edge of the paper. I fixed the files, so it'll go all the way to the edge, so you get full page of drawing paper. And it's white paper. Unfortunately, I don't know the thickness. It's definitely not as thick as a sketchbook paper or cardstock, but it's thicker than printer paper. But of course, if you use an alcohol-based marker such as a Copic, Ohuhu, or a Sharpie, be warned it's going to bleed through, so put something behind it. Even though the back of the page is blank, I don't want to show you the second design. I guess alright, I'll show it. But yeah, behind the pages are blank, so you do have that, but still put something behind if you're worried about bleed through with a marker or whatever medium you use. I don't know if I haven't tried using like a paint pen, like a Posca, or I use Artistro, but I haven't tried using those on this kind of paper. On cardstock they work beautifully, but I think you probably have the same issue with bleed through, so just be warned. So let's talk about the cover. This is the cover. Of course, you're not going to have the not for resale across it, but this is the cover. And what I did was I took kind of the top selling designs and I did them on the cover. And I actually did use my Artistro paint pens for the cover, and then and then actually most of the backgrounds were done with Ohuhu alcohol markers. So that's how this came to be. And then why I decided to make up the coloring book, my thing is just kind of make up the page, which is kind of like a pun on my name. I get a lot of puns about my name, trust me. Excuse me. I get a lot of puns about my name, so yeah. I figured why not just play on it, and then I thought make up the coloring book was just fun because you're coloring it, you're making it up. So that's how that came to me. The cover is matte, and I kind of feel the air conditioner kicked on. It's not that warm out. So the cover is matte, and it feels like that matte rubberized finish, and I really like that about it. So yeah. So, and then the back just kind of has my picture and a bio. Why is my camera turning yellow? Hello. Oh, you don't like the cover. Okay. Doesn't like the back cover, so I'm not going to show the back cover. Camera doesn't like the back cover. Okay. It just has a little bio that says, I've been drawing since 2013. I found a therapeutic love for drawing, and I sold my design to print on demand, which, yep. And, well, I'll talk about what's next later on. I do want to show you one page in particular because I will give you a fair warning. Some pages in the book are grayscale, and this was done on purpose. It was not a printing error or anything. I had to do that because there's so much black ink that when I scanned the picture in, it was just looking faded out, so I grayscaled it. So here's an example. This is one of the pages that's grayscale. I think there's 9 in total. I could be wrong. 9 or 10. I have them written down, which ones exactly. So if you're wondering which pages exactly, I mean, I don't have numbered pages, but I could tell you by design which ones it is. But you'll be able to tell. They have a little bit of a shadow kind of look to them, but yeah, this one has so much black that it needed to be grayscaled. And honestly, grayscale is something that a lot of artists use because it makes the colors more vivid. So it's kind of fun to have that contrast in the book where you have like the white pages and then you have the grayscale pages, and you'll see the fun of the difference in coloring. So yeah, just I put that warning out there that some pages are going to look a little different than white. Yeah. So you get 35 different designs to color in the book. I know on the Amazon listing, which I will of course link that below so you could buy the book, it says that it's 71 pages. That's because they count the back of the page, the blank, they count this as a page even though it's a blank, but they count it. So it says 71 pages on the listing, but it's actually 35 designs. And then there's a little special page in the back. Do I want to show it? No, I'll let you see it when you buy the book. Ha ha ha, making you wait. Yeah. So yeah, 35 different designs. Like I said, a lot of them are up on Threadless and Redbubble. Some of them I have the colored versions and I haven't put them up yet. So if there's a specific design you want to see up on Threadless and Redbubble, just let me know. Because like I said, yeah, like some of them I have done already in color. Some of them are... Some designs are getting redone. I think there's three that come to mind that I'm gonna redo. One's already been redone. So actually, did I make sure to put that version in the book? Yes, I did. Okay. Yes. So one's been redone, and I think there's 3 more that I have to... They're not well, that one was a copyright issue. Yeah, that one was a copyright issue. That's why it was redone. But the others, I'm going to redo just because as I've drawn... I can't speak. Hello. No, so as as the years have gone on and my art skills have gotten better, I just feel like the old version's kind of like, it's not up to the standard that my art is at now. So I'm gonna redo them. I think there's only 3 that I can think. One of them I'm redoing just because the photo came out. Well, no, the old version was taped onto a notebook and I posted that copy of it. And since then my skills have grown, so that one's getting redone. So yeah, a couple of designs are getting redone. The ones that have been modified for the book, I can post the modified version. I don't know. Just let me know what designs you want to see for sale. Speaking of sale, I didn't tell you the price of this. It is $9.99. Perfect price. Yeah, it's $9.99 and it's available right now. You can go and order it. I will have the link down below on my Instagrams, on Facebook, should I put it on Snapchat? Why not? I'll put it on Snapchat. Yeah. I'll post it everywhere again, I guess. So, yeah, that's this guy. I'm super excited. This project really got me through the pandemic. I mean, when the pandemic first started, I was in my final semester of college. So I still had online classes. But I mean, for the most part, we were stuck in the house. You couldn't go anywhere in March, April, May, June. I think I started venturing out July of last year. Was okay, now we can go out a little more. But so when I had I was stuck in the house. Of course, I watch a lot of TV and movies, but I was drawing every day. I think I posted on Facebook I did 72 or 74 drawings last year, which was like a record. I've never done that much drawing. But this project took up a lot of those drawings. Because I finished the book in January. I finished all the drawings in January. And then I was looking for publishers, and I was told to self-publish. So then I was gonna go with a company called Book Baby, and things just kind of fell apart going through them. So went back to researching, and I found Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, and they were great because there was some issues with formatting. There was issues with the way I scanned things the first time around, so I had to rescan things, and I was like, I don't understand this stuff, help me out. And they were so helpful. They got back to me like within hours of me emailing them, for the most part. There was like 1 or 2 times where I had to wait like 24 hours for them to get back to me, but I mean, they were so helpful. They sent me, like, I would send them the document I was working on, and they would send it back to me and be like, here's what you need to do, here's the dimensions you need. Like, they sent me everything. So it was great working with them. And the book went up today. I sent in my final stuff Tuesday. But that's why you see it says published Monday, because that was the last time that I sent everything in for ready to go. And then Tuesday I sent in everything. They take 72 hours to review it, and then today I didn't get an email from them, and they said, we'll only email you if there's an issue. And I said, oh great, there's no issues. Yay, because I've gone through like 5 different times where I've waited for them for like, okay, your book's good, and it's come back with issues. So today it came back, no issues, and then like an hour or 2 later I got the email, your book is live, and I was just like, oh my gosh, we've done it, it's finally done. So yeah, I'm super excited. This is out. I'm excited for people to see all the hard work that went into it. I mean, it took me an entire year just to draw up everything, and then 3 months just about to get it published. So this was a long project, but definitely fun. Will I do another one? I don't know. Well, we'll see. Will I have more designs I come up with? Sure. But we will see if I do another coloring book. I don't know, we'll see. What's next for me? I am thinking of doing print, like selling prints. So like all the designs in here, I have of course colored versions up, and I can make them on cardstock and maybe sell them. Is that something people would be interested in? I don't know. Let me know. I'm also thinking of getting into polymer clay, just because I feel like it would be a fun, different medium for me. And I don't know, just thinking of different ways to have fun with art. So, oh, I forgot to mention, this is available Amazon Prime. So if you're a Prime member, you will get Prime shipping on this. It is available on Prime. Probably, well, obviously because it's sold through Amazon, but yeah. So I think I covered everything. I'm looking at my sketchbook. Did I miss something? Table of contents. New designs. No. Nope, I'm good. Alright, so I will see you guys. Yeah, I think I am gonna try and get back into a flow of filming. Been a little out of it, but you guys asked for some art videos. I'm definitely gonna do my favorite art supplies, and yeah, so I will see you guys later. Hope you enjoy the book.